So one massive point with the threshold work is going to be the triggers around the threshold. Okay, so generally what happens is when we go through doorways, we go through the front door, is we're going for a walk. Okay, so the dog over time will start to understand that. It goes, hey, we go through that doorway, I'm going for a walk, and it becomes a little bit exciting. Other triggers that can start to arise can also be when you put your walking shoes on, you pick up the keys, or you put a certain clothing on that the dog understands, hey, mum or dad, put that on when I go out for a walk. So be aware of that. So it's very important we're aware of these triggers because they're going to escalate the dog, they're going to wind the dog up, they're going to make the dog excited. So if the dog becomes excited and we come up to the threshold, it's going to be very hard to calm the dog down or get the dog out for a walk. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice this threshold work in between walks, 3 or 4 times a day, and what's going to happen is we're going to recondition the dog and teach the dog. It's kind of like a jackpot. The dog doesn't know when it's actually going for a walk, so it becomes a little bit more mundane, a little bit less exciting, which makes the walk a lot easier. It's a lot easier to walk a dog that's calm on a lead than an excited dog. So by switching things up, you're going to just keep the dog guessing and make that whole process a lot easier. Another point to take into account is making sure you actually wait at the door for 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 to 10 minutes for the dog to fully calm down before you go. You don't have to do this every single time, but if you have a dog that's very excitable, I would encourage you to do it more frequently. And you'll find that the dog will be a lot easier to walk, a lot calmer for that first 5-10 minutes. A common thing I get asked is, hey, my dog walks really well on lead after 10-15 minutes once he gets out that energy. But what I always explain is it's more about the dog's headspace, it's more about that trigger and teaching the dog to stay calm rather than actually burn the dog out. Dogs can actually remain calm. They don't need to get so heightened all the time. It's generally our behavior that affects that.